There's so much on my head that I can't even start taking these out. Oh my god. Hey guys, it's your girl Imani Samone, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a flexi rod set on blown out hair, which is got in this little like bun right now. And by the way, I actually just colored my hair. I don't know if y'all can tell. If you're a returning subscriber, you will see that that faded color that it was in my last video from months ago. We're gonna talk about that, but anyways, my color was like mad faded. It was like went from red to like this ugly dusty orange. And yeah, so I did film me dyeing my hair, so that video should be out before this one, so I will link it up here for y'all to watch. But yeah, basically what I'm gonna do, y'all, is I'm gonna start a couple sections in the back just to make sure, you know, I still got it like that, because I think the last time that I did a flexi rod set was like 2016, spring of 2016, so it's been a good like 6 years. So yikes. So I'm really scared, so I'm gonna go off camera and do this, and then I'm gonna come back. So give me just 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all, so I got two of them bad boys in right now. I'm not too mad at it. You can kind of see the shine. I feel like if you can see the shine before it's even like done, like when it's on the rod, then that is a good sign, because obviously the shine means it's smooth. Now granted, I think I got some frizz like at the top up here, like right at the root, but I'm hoping with how tight I'm bending the rod that it stretches it enough. But worst comes to worst, I would just say, like, if you see some frizz and it's like very little, take some of your product and just try to smooth your hair down on the rod. But yeah, so I'm about to show y'all how I'm doing this and stuff, and what I feel like is going to give you the best results. Now granted, like I said, I ain't did this in 6 years, but you learn as you go, and I'm already like can kind of tell what I need to do. So first things first, what I did was I just sectioned off the back of my hair, and I'm not doing this half and half because you don't want like a part to be kind of like dead set in your hair. And since you're rolling your hair on a rod and then stretching it at the root, it's definitely possible for there to be a prominent part if you split it in half. So I feel like it's better if you just part your hair up and not like half and half and then up like that. You'll see me part another section as well. That doesn't make sense. But so I'm gonna do 4 rods total in this back section. One tip that I would say is you want to make sure your sections are as flat as possible. So what I mean by that is basically like I wouldn't go any thicker than this. So like if I grabbed more hair and this section was more bulky, that's not what you want. You want it to be nice and flat like this. Like it's a pretty thin section for the most part. Could probably be a little thinner, but you know, it's fine. So I'm gonna take the section and I'm gonna brush it out. And that's another tip. Make sure your hair is like super duper detangled, because if your hair is not like super detangled, then it's not gonna smooth on the rod properly. Trust, you want to make sure that joint is detangled. So I'm just brushing this out, and by the way, I'm just using this little kind of curly detangling brush. I will link a similar brush down below. I love using this brush on my hair. I find that it works better when my hair is blown out or stretched, or if it's soaking wet, but not really when it's just damp. I don't know why, but yeah. And this is one of the brushes where like if your hair is like not fully detangled, you can just kind of go in vertically and carefully get up there, and then you can get the rest like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use my finger to split this section into 2, because again, we're doing 2 more rods. So, and then of course, just clip one section up. I will also link some of these similar clips down below, and I'll also link these flexi rods below. Basically, it comes with different sizes in it, and I'm using the bigger ones back here, and I'm gonna use smaller sizes as I go up. Now, I'm gonna detangle again, making sure to get at my roots. Growing up, I was infamous for detangling my hair and not getting at the roots because the joint was hurting, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna take this mousse. I'm just using this mousse from Curls and Potion, Magic Mousse. I'm gonna take about 1.5 to 2 pumps. You wanna use a good amount, but not too much that it's reverting too much. But that's why I'm gonna start actually applying the product on the ends, because that's what's most important. And then I'm gonna work it up. But again, just try to make sure most of that product hits the ends. I think that was way too much. And then I'm gonna quickly go back in and brush it through, because you wanna make sure it's evenly distributed, and you wanna make sure it's helping to get that joint smooth. Then you wanna take your rod. This is the size that I'm using for this back section. I don't know the millimeter size section, but this is what it looked like, y'all, okay? And I'm just gonna take it, And you can roll your hair on rods in many different ways, but this is the way I'm going to do it. So I'm going to take it, and first I'm going to start at the end of the rod, take a little bit more product, and just, I'm smoothing my ends on the rod so it sticks. Like, use the foam literally like glue. And then I'm going to roll it onto itself a couple times so it's nice and secure like this. And then I'm just going to start to just roll it up. And as you're doing this, you don't want to just loosely roll. You want to try to hold the hair pretty taut. That's what's also going to help it go nice and smooth on the rod and stretch your hair out as much as possible. I have these shorter pieces that I'm trying to include in with more product. As you can see, I just kind of smoothed that in. And then I'm just going to roll it up, and I'm trying to use as much of the rod as possible. And what that's going to do is ensure that your hair is as elongated as possible. And what I did here, I just saw some frizz, so I'm trying to smooth my hair. Make sure you find the direction that the hair is going in. I'm trying to smooth my hair back onto the rod. And then to make sure it's secure at the root, this is what you want to do. I rolled it up, so you want to roll up. And what I like to do, I kind of like to keep acting like I'm rolling so that I can find the direction, the best direction to fold this on. So I'm going to twist my hand like this, twist in pretty tightly, but not too tight. And then I'm going to find that area where I feel like it's going to be best secure. And then go like that. That is actually too loose. It would wait until the section that doesn't want to do right on the first time for me to be on camera, because this did not happen with my other sections. But that's okay. If it's loose, just find a different way to bend it. To be honest with you, like, I needed to do this. So, okay, yeah. So this is actually tight. I just kind of moved this down, and this is tight. It's definitely pulling at my root. You don't want it to pull at your root, but basically do it as tight as is comfortable. Not tight that it's hurting, but tight enough where you can tell it's taut on your root. Because like I said, that's going to help stretch your hair. And honestly, truly, I don't know if I'm liking how my hair is looking on this rod, but since it's in the back, I'm not gonna like stress too much, but I'm just using more product to try to smooth my hair onto the rod, because I do have some flyaways that are trying to go all about. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all once again, and then I'm just gonna stop talking and just let y'all watch as I go. I feel like flexi rod videos are one of those that you may have to watch someone do a few times to like really see that technique that they're doing and how to smooth it properly and all of that. So I'm gonna make sure I include quite a few rods when I speed this up for y'all so y'all can like see. But again, I'm just detangling. Make sure you detangle at the roots, y'all. I'm gonna take about a pump and a half to get most of that product at the ends, because that's what's most important, and then work it up. And I want to reiterate, you see how flat this section is? Like, it's not a super thick section. That's what you want, because that'll help it better lay flat on the rod. If it's too thick, it's not going to lay flat enough. Then we're going to brush it out to help that product smooth the hair. Then I'm going to put a little bit more at the ends. Then I'm going to take a rod. And also, you can be mindful of which way you're turning your rod. So I don't remember how I rolled this rod, but I'm going to roll this rod on the outside. So I'm going to start on top of the rod, if that makes sense. Make sure I wrap it around. Use more product if you need to. I'm just using the foam as a glue. Then making sure that I roll the end on itself. And then once I've done that enough, I'm going to roll up my hair on the rod. Again, making sure to hold it as taut as possible. Making sure to keep this section flat, because then it can go smoother on the rod. I'm just putting more product on my hair. And I'm using as much of the rod as possible to ensure elongation. Make sure you roll all the way to the root. Tight as you can, but not too tight. Find out which way will best secure it. And you can tell it's real secure when you pull it and it doesn't like let go. It doesn't release. See how that's clearly tight on my hair? And this is what we are looking like back here. So now I'm just going to kind of speed through this and let y'all really watch and enjoy. right, y'all, so this is what I got done right now, y'all. I feel like I got a lot done, but I still feel like I got a lot more to go. But yeah. So I've used all the flexi rods that I have, and as you can see, I still have hair left. This is how much I have left. Still quite a bit left for 0 flexi rods. So what I'm gonna have to do is, I have perm rods that I'm gonna have to use. They come in a pack of 12. This is a little ghetto, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do, what we got to do. So let's just get into it. Okay, y'all, so update and change of plans. I don't know if you've seen that clip, but that perm rod was not doing it, and I don't have time to master a whole nother rod right now. Like, this is a flexi rod set video. Anyways, change of plans, update. I found some more flexi rods. Now, I knew I probably had some more, like purple ones, the bigger ones, like this. But I was like, I don't want to have to use them, but it was better than nothing. But then, I see I have these smaller ones as well, which is what I need. I have a few different colors. So, we in there like swimwear. When your last section ain't really the last section because you got hair sticking out. Like, there's literally no more room on my head. There's definitely such a thing as too many flexi rods. All right, y'all, so I'm finally done. This is what we are looking like. Don't mind the like 2 perm rods you see. So I've been at this for about like 4 hours. So with that said, I could probably go ahead and start taking out at least the bottom half of my hair. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up under the dryer and then I'll take these out. But I know for a fact I'm taking these out today. I'm not sleeping in these, okay? These things are tight. I feel like I got braids in low-key. And I just know this joint better come out good. Okay, y'all, so I've sat under the dryer for about 15 minutes and I'm gonna insert some clips because my hair was really not fitting up under there. It was crazy. So I'm gonna start taking out about the bottom half because those have been in for about 4 hours and I need to get some of these out and then let maybe the top half sit for a couple hours or so. But it's so crazy, y'all. Like, I legit could not fit any more flexi rods on my head. Like, there's literally no more surface area on my head. Let me give y'all another look. But like, you don't see no roots, no nothing, because there's no more room on my head. But anyways, let's just start taking these out. There's so much on my head that I can't even start taking these out. This is crazy. I'm not really liking how that looks. Looks a little frizzy, but that's the back, so we're not gonna worry too much. The other important part is that it's dry, so I'm just literally rolling them off. So, I don't know if y'all can see, they look okay. Not super impressed, but we're just gonna take these down. Alright, y'all, so this is what I have taken out right now. I still got a good half of my head left, as you can see. Some curls look better than others, but you know, it is what it is. Still should come out pretty decent. It's giving George Washington. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take the rest of these out. I think I've let them sit long enough. And to be honest with you, I'm ready to get them out because a lot of them were like super tight. It got to the point where my scalp was actually throbbing. That's not good. No. So we're gonna take the rest of these out. Okay, y'all, I've gotten all of them out. Obviously, this is before separating. First of all, let's talk about the color of my hair. Like, I love that I got my red back. That's number one. Number two, let's talk about the kind of shape that my hair is trying to be in right now. It looks like it's about to be good. Like, and now we got some frizz back here because that kind of was like whatever, but it's fine because I have so many clusters of curls on my head that still have to be separated. And yeah, like it's gonna be fine. Any frizz is gonna be there. It's gonna give it character. It's gonna make it look even better. But yeah, so let me just give y'all a 360 of what we are working with. This looks pretty promising. Now, when I separate though, I have a feeling that I'm definitely gonna get probably more frizz than I would like, especially because this foam says it's like, I think it's soft to medium hold. It's lightweight, medium hold. Honestly, in some places it feels more of a harder hold, but whatever. Hopefully we can maintain some of this hold because otherwise I'm gonna be mad and I'm gonna stop separating. But yeah, so I'm gonna separate this and come back to show y'all my final results and everything. Drum roll, please. So guys, this is pretty much the finished result. It's freaking bomb. First of all, where do I think I'm going? Because I'm not going anywhere. That's the gag. But anyways, I'm gonna just show you what we're looking like. So this is the side. The right side is honestly probably my favorite side. Yes. Here's the front. Here is the left side. And here's the back. Y'all let me know how the back is looking. Is it looking good or what? Okay. I did have a part. I don't know if y'all saw when I was doing my hair, but I did have a part, but I could tell when I took the rods down that this was going to be one of them styles that would look best without a part. And so it kind of just did its own. I didn't even pick this out like that. It just let the hair fall where it may. But I'm loving this shape that my hair has right now. Like, granted, I did do a wolf cut like back in December. I'll link that video up there if you missed that. That was kind of a disaster. It was low-key a fail, so definitely watch that. But I think the little layers that I did get grew out. I was still able to achieve great shape. Now the curls are not all perfect, but at the same time this is still really cute and I'm very impressed with my results. I really love them. And again, y'all, it's been 6 years since I've done this and looks like I still got it. I think this is the best flexi rod set I've ever done. And the color, my red, just makes it look so much better. Like it's giving. It's definitely giving what it was supposed to have gave. I think I like along the way learned some tips that can probably help you guys get a really good flexi rod set. So if you guys want a separate video on tips on how to get your best flexi rod set or a great flexi rod set, one that helps you get shape and shine and all that, then definitely let me know in the comments down below and like this video because I definitely might go ahead and do that for y'all. Like, I'm feeling really confident. Did I pick my hair? No, not really. I just tried to kind of fill in these kind of gaps. I don't know if y'all can see, but I have gaps at the bottom. It'll definitely be fine. You can't really notice it. But yeah, and I thought I was gonna have to pick like in the back or something. I may have to pick, but honestly, truly, I do not really want to do any picking because I feel like this looks really good for day one hair. Any picking results, surely I should be able to get as the days go on. Now, I do not see this lasting more than a week. Maybe it'll be like 5 days, and that is just because the hold is definitely like a lightweight medium hold, like this product says. So it definitely mentions a lightweight medium hold, and this definitely delivered on that, so just keep that in mind as well. But yeah, y'all, let me know in the comments down below if y'all are feeling this because I'm feeling this. Let me know how y'all feeling my color because I'm feeling my color. The red is back. I love it. I love it. I love it. Like I said earlier, don't forget to check out me dyeing my hair red again if you either missed that or want to watch it again or whatever the case is. I will link that up here for y'all. But yeah, guys, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.